Welcome, people. Keybounce here. This is my first time on Reika's dev server, where we're going to be testing out Reika's mods with a bunch of other magic and tech mods. Yes, hi YouTube. Anyways, we have just started. We're having some initial server lag, and I have right now we're just spreading out, and I'm going to be heading out towards positive 1,000, positive 1,000 approximately, and just heading in that direction. We have a World Gen Heavy pack. We have a World Gen Heavy pack. And we're going to need about 5,000 by 5,000 blocks of territory each. So we're having a massive spread out. So while on my way heading out there, I came across something. I came across a pylon over here. And pylons are apparently important for chromatic craft. So rather than risk anything, I'm going to make a chest to store. And of course, my recorder lost volume recording at this point. But my thinking here is very simple. Stick everything that I have in a chest, because what I'm doing is very likely going to be fatal. I'm going to charge that pylon and try to grab the node in the center. And basically what you need to do is tag it visually. There's a range of 4.5 blocks, but as you can see, I'm getting zapped by the pylon and having trouble fitting through a one wide opening. I tagged the special material that the pylon is made of, but could not make it inside. Bummer. That's my first death, by the way, and the only one you're going to see on this video. So here we are back at spawn. Now this is the relocated world spawn. This place was chosen as world spawn because of it's so nice and pretty. The first time around, we actually got somewhere right around here as the natural spawn because there was one less continent. When we regenerated the map, we got a few more land masses, but not nearly as much as we wanted. Going to show you a quick look around here very briefly, and then I'm going to be heading off into the ocean to try to find a new place. Oh yeah, that big red danger sign you see, that's Reika's territory zone mod. Yeah, it really is that laggy, loading the world on the client, and that's just client rendering and loading and everything else. So here I am, sailing out across the ocean, looking for a landmass.
Use squid morph.
What was that?
Use squid morph.
Not just a boat?
Boats desync. Squid morph is significantly better and faster.
Oh, okay. So here I am in the middle of the ocean looking for a squid to kill. Squiddy, squiddy.
Oh, no. I recommend going underneath the surface just in case there's a random hungry node. I have had that happen before.
Oh no, I'm lost.
All right. Swimming around looking for a squid. I am in the middle of the ocean. Squids are everywhere. They're supposed to be everywhere, right?
There generally are.
Then I'm in the one part of the ocean where there are no squids. Come here, boat. Come here, boat. All right. Looking for a squid.
Down.
I have found squids, and I I have no sword, so let's try to kill a squid with my bare hands. How hard can it be? Come on.
How do you use morph?
Square brackets.
Well, first you have to kill something. And these guys are further away than I thought.
Okay, how do I scroll this list? Oh, okay, just scroll.
Brackets again. Or scroll wheel. You select it with enter or
figured it
left
out.
click.
How did you do that, Topher?
/me space.
Oh, that works in Minecraft chat too.
Yep.
Come on.
I'm very,
Punch,
very
punch,
weak.
punch, 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 miss. Punch, punch. I got a hit. 2 hits. It's not impossible.
Oh, hello. Come to me.
Come on, where did he go?
Gold vein.
Next squid? Ooh. Reika? The dual hotbar mod hides the air bubbles when you're underwater.
It shouldn't. It wasn't doing that for me.
Are you a squid? If you
Does it
are
for
a
me.
squid, then you won't see it.
I'm not a squid yet.
I saw them like yesterday, so.
I think your texture pack fixes that, Rika. Because I noticed the same thing in the vanilla.
Alright, well, I do
How's
know how
that?
to fix that. List. If you're right, you can remove dual hopper, right? It's not a mandatory mod.
What he just said is you can remove it. It is not a mandatory mod.
All right.
It is a a client only.
It's a client-only mod that requires a server-side part, but that doesn't require it on the client.
Why
It's
did
getting
I just
dark.
do
I
this?
cannot see the squids anymore, and I cannot see my boat. Fortunately, I have 2 spares.
Do you have brightness turned down?
I do not have brightness turned down. I have normal brightness. I actually have it turned up to +80.
You don't use bright?
I'll put it up to bright, but it doesn't make that much of a difference.
I play on +65, so.
I actually turned my display gamma down from 2.2 to 2.0. Or actually, no, I put it all the way to 1.8 this time.
Yeah, I go all the way to bright.
I'm on bright now. As I said, gamma 1.8, and I'm still having trouble seeing things in the dark.
It's
I
because it's
prefer to
dark.
play on moody, to be perfectly honest.
I also turned smooth lighting off, but I started playing in the alpha, so I'm used to it.
Indian.
Right now I'm looking for the first sign of land that I can find, which I am going to land, and if it's bigger than an island, I will claim it.
First sign of land, so you can land.
Yes.
My pine cone collection has reached 38 pine cones.
Delicious.
Welcome back. This is continuing episode 1. This is actually the second night. I should say the second day of play at this point. And I want to apologize. I am not used to the whole idea of turning the recorder on and off when things are interesting. In the past, I have tried to record everything and edit out only the good stuff, but that takes far too long. So I'm now trying to actually record only the interesting stuff. That has unfortunately led to missing a few things. I'm currently in a little room underground in the water, and yes, that means I'm now a squid. I have managed to get the squid morph. I came across a mushroom biome island, and I in fact may be going back there at this point. I'm just frustrated. What else? if you are curious, the natural world spawn where I started was here. The relocated world spawn is over here. And as far as I can tell, this is approximately one continent. There's supposed to be huge numbers of large continents and medium continents and small continents and even large islands and so on. But for whatever reason, many of the players on the server are only finding a few scattered continents. We have run into issues with climate control not behaving the way it was expected to, and nobody is really sure why. Zeno, the author of Climate Control, has not been able to duplicate it on his end, so it appears to be a mod interaction with one of our World Gen mods. And Reika doesn't know which one, I don't know which one, but that's what's happening. Alright, so I'm going to head back up over here. I was actually hoping to find a chromatic craft dungeon in here, but of course I did not. So now the question is, where do I want to try looking? If the large continents are about 8,000 by 16,000 blocks, then somewhere 8,000 to 16,000 blocks away should be another large continent. And right now I'm looking for it. So I'm going to try a spiral around this mushroom island and see if that will make it show up. So welcome back. And I'm going to need to come up with a different system. The idea of only trying to record when there's something useful to show you hasn't worked. I'm currently just outside the spawn zone, and my future plan is to basically see if there is something on this continent that I can use to claim as my territory, for the simple reason that I had been doing some exploring around the Mushroom Island, hoping to find that the Mushroom Island was near another landmass. But that didn't work out. The spawn area is here. The spawn area is basically over here. This is the little spawn building that we have. This area is huge. I don't know if there's anything on here that is unclaimed, but I just found out from Zeno just how big the large continents can be. It's very possible that there is room on this continent somewhere. It's not ocean over here. There's land. So I am at the point basically of thinking that I may be able to find an area on here, and if not, I'm going to go, I don't know where. But here's a creeper that has exploded on me. You haven't seen my searching that ocean for a mine shaft as a source of wood so that I could basically colonize that mushroom island, dig down, and find stuff underground just as a way to get started, only to die in squid form to lava inside a ravine. Everything that makes the game interesting and exciting and fun happens when I'm not recording. And the idea of only turning the recorder on when there's something of interest may make sense in an environment where you have a tamed landscape and are building up a base. For example, if you're building up a void world base, or if you're working inside a 9x9 square or something like that, it doesn't work when you're busy on a live world. So I need to find another way of getting things done. And most likely that means what I have come up with is the idea of continuously recording, and after something interesting happens, start a new recording. That way I know to always look at the tail end of the recordings so I can always find the interesting stuff. That means, unfortunately, that I can't be in the main TeamSpeak channel for the server because a constant recording is not going to be appropriate for the other players on the server. And at the moment, we've got 6 people on right now. So I'm going to be in a separate channel, and while there may be people popping in from time to time, mostly people, not the voice chat in the background. And make some linking books and just store this location in linking books that I take with me. I found out that while the tools for creating dimensions are gated behind advanced technology, linking books are not. And most of the players are getting a portal set up in the last millennium, I think it's called, but which I don't have yet. So I'm not lore of the game. You cannot make a Tinkerer's Construct second tier craft. It doesn't turn into metal blocks. So you can't make a nice stone lumber axe to easily take down trees with just aluminum. My next episode will have a little more fun and exciting things with live recording instead of the basically missing everything of interest. Bye-bye.